Simpsons just can't wait for next season to deal with Donald Trump. The Simpsons released this video online tonight.
If you've ever watched an episode of The Simpsons, you'll know it's a pretty exciting series. But this animated series goes beyond mere entertainment. It often makes predictions about the future. Many people today strongly believe the writers of The Simpsons are either aliens or time travelers because they've made many predictions in their series that have come to pass today. Remember the Trump presidency election victory? The Simpsons predicted that down to Trump's arm movements and suit style long before Trump came out. This time, The Simpsons' predictions for 2024 are insane. Even historians are dumbfounded. Join us as we dive into some shocking Simpsons predictions for 2024 and beyond. Trump's presidency, 2024. In 2015, The Simpsons demonstrated its uncanny ability to predict the future. This time, it was none other than Donald Trump's 2024 presidential ambition that they seemingly foresaw. In this particular episode, Homer Simpson takes an unexpected detour through the space-time continuum. As he staggers past various scenes, he encounters a presidential campaign sign that reads, Trump 2024. This snippet was from an episode titled Bart to the Future, aired in 2000. Fast forward to the real world. Donald Trump, the former U.S. president, announces his intention to run again for the highest office. His grand declaration echoes through the airwaves. To make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. The golden age of America, he claims, lies just ahead. Everyone who saw the episode was amazed at the level of detail and accuracy. Many believed that the writers of the TV series must have gone into the future, seen what was there, and dropped subtle insights for us. This Donald Trump prediction was fascinating. It left everyone scratching their heads. How could a cartoon show foresee a real-world political event? That wasn't the first time, nor will it be the last time that The Simpsons had allegedly peeked into. They'd previously hinted at the death of British monarch Queen Elizabeth, even the resignation of embattled British Prime Minister Liz Truss. Whether it's time-traveling, coincidence, or just plain wit, this show amazes many people with its quirky foresight. Now, if you think that was fascinating enough, the next prediction will leave you flabbergasted. Virtual reality food. Have you ever fantasized about eating food online? That may soon become a possibility. If The Simpsons predicted it, it's worth paying attention to. In episode 17 of the show's 11th season, we saw Homer and Marge exploring virtual reality dining. Many people might not pay attention to that. Even though virtual reality is gradually becoming a part of our daily lives, it still seems impossible, or at least far-fetched, that we could enjoy a satisfying or filling meal through virtual reality. The question is, how will that work? Will we be able to download and eat our foods? If you think the same way as many others, let me throw in a bit of exciting information. Companies like AeroBanquet's RMX already allow users to experience digital feasts. Imagine sipping virtual fudge through a straw on your VR headset. Restaurants are constantly searching for the next big dining trend. Could it be eating in virtual reality? We all know that virtual reality companies are making giant strides in various fields, from gaming to art and even real estate. But this, it is unbelievably amazing. According to the people behind this experiment, the goal is to reshape human perception and revolutionize our encounter with food. Could we be onto a future where such experiences are everyday occurrences? Well, only time will reveal the truth. Some time ago, Hannah Kolczak and her boyfriend Rigo de Leongovia, self-described millennial foodies from California and video game enthusiasts, went in search of an answer to this question on a recent trip to New York City. They decided to celebrate a birthday with a meal they couldn't see in reality. The duo claimed they dined at a virtual reality meal experience hosted by the James Beard Foundation. Over the course of an hour, 7 small courses were served in what the organizers describe as a virtual and augmented reality art and dining experience at a price of $125.
So here is one AI plugin that every musician needs to have in their studios. Would you believe me if I told you?
After a glass of champagne and a brief lesson on how to eat from the food vessel, throwing the food back like a shot without spilling it all over the place, the diners were seated and strapped into a Facebook Oculus headset. Floating objects and oversized foods began to appear. Pink pineapples and blue cherries fell from the sky, meat danced through the air, and colorful environments seemed to light up with each dish. This was all set to music and narration, which described dishes like a mousse of roasted hopes. Before each course, a table would appear with an object representing the food the diners were about to eat. Kolchak said she enjoyed the food and recognized some items, including the first course of watermelon and mint, and another featuring toast with truffle. Now the question is, will the diners be physically filled, or would they still need a plate of real-life food to fill their tummy afterward? We're all waiting, breath held, to witness this paradigm shift firsthand. Imagine wearing a VR headset and suddenly being transported to a realm of foods. That sounds exciting. Would you love to go on such an adventure? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Baby translator. The next prediction is a baby translator. When babies cry, they are trying to pass a message to us, but we can only guess what this information might be. There's no way for us to know for sure since we can't understand their language. It would be nice to know what these babies are saying, right? The Simpsons also share the same thought. They predicted the development of a technology that could translate what babies are trying to say to us so we can be sure of their message. Remember Homer's brother, Herb Powell? In episode 24, series 3, he invents a baby translator, a device that deciphers what babies want when they cry. This leaves us to wonder, can that be possible in real life? Ironically, early this year, a company called Zoundream claimed to have developed an AI-based product that could translate babies' cries into regular human language. That is mind-blowing. I have a question for you. Is this a coincidence? Could it be that the company got its inspiration from that particular Simpson episode? Or maybe the writer of that episode of The Simpsons experienced 2024 ahead of any one of us and went back in time to report his findings. But that's not all. The next Simpson prediction is indeed insane: hologram technology. Have you heard of the DreamHawk HD3 holographic technology that is making tech enthusiasts jittery? This device, a fascinating three-sided holographic display case, can show a 3D image of anyone and anything from anywhere in the world. Imagine you in your room, seeing a miniature version of your friend as you guys exchange conversations. That is mind-blowing. The future is closer now than ever before. Why did I say that? Because the HD3 holograph is an indicator of the amazement that's on the way. It's already fascinating, and the only way forward is to move forward. But what if I told you that The Simpsons already saw this coming? In season 34 of the show, holograms take center stage. In one of these episodes, Bart Simpson gave us a sneak peek into the future. In this supposed future, a deadbeat Bart receives a hologram message inviting his band to a gig at the club. Before the DreamHawk holographic device became a thing, The Simpsons told us about the widespread use of the hologram technology. Could 2024 be when holograms would become as commonplace as cell phones as they had predicted? While that might be a big ask, we have already taken a step in that direction with the DreamHawk HD3 holograms. This technology is only available in about 500 Best Buy stores in the United States. Still, we might see a more widespread use this year, 2024. If that happens, I'll be even more convinced that The Simpsons know much more about the future than they tell us. AI robots taking over jobs. As we explore more of the shockingly accurate predictions of The Simpsons, let's go back to episode 17 of the 23rd season of the show. In this episode, there's a scene where Homer loses his job because his employer replaced all the human employees with robots. Suppose you watch that scenario and listen to the conversations between the cast. You might feel something familiar about everything in that scene. If we consider the astronomical progress that technologists are making in robotics and artificial intelligence, we might start to see the possibility of this prediction. Currently, some people are already fearing that AI products might eventually strip them of their jobs. Could
Some crazy sounds in here.
humans start losing their jobs to artificially intelligent robots soon, or even as early as this year? I'll let you answer that. However, to put this in perspective, let me tell you that robots now serve as waiters in Japan, the United States, and other places worldwide. These robot waiters are precisely what they sound like. They are automated machines designed to replicate the role of waiters as much as possible. The functionality of these robot waiters is currently limited to delivering food and removing dirty dishes. However, companies are working hard to expand the abilities of these robots and effectively eliminate the need for human staff members. The exciting part of this robot-human story is that these robot waiters can work full days without taking a break. A particularly popular robot is available for rent for about $1,215 monthly. Let me break down the calculation for you. That's just over $40 a day in a 30-day month. Can you see how cheap it is compared to a human worker on minimum wage? These robot waiters can welcome and greet customers. Some even have a screen that simulates human faces. Generally, the robot waiters have trays built into their bodies, and a staff member loads food onto the waiter while the customers take their food themselves. However, I see a future, near or far, where these waiters will not need human input. The question now is, could robots take over from humans? Or are we panicking too much about nothing? Whatever the future holds, we know the Simpsons are onto something here. Female President of the United States of America. The writers also made a daring prediction in an episode of The Simpsons titled Back to the Future. They showed Lisa Simpson becoming the first female president of the United States. In the episode, the country had gone into a financial crisis resulting from the terrible financial decisions made by the fictional President Trump. Lisa had to bring a tax hike to straighten things out a little. Suppose we want to go by the previous accurate predictions and depictions by The Simpsons. Should we expect a female president like Kamala Harris to be announced at the end of the next election in the United States? Or would the people vote for Trump for a second time in office, and he'll be rescued by a female president? Many people claim that this prediction was already fulfilled following the election that brought Kamala Harris in as the first black female vice president of the United States. But what if we could take it a step further? Do you think that would happen? It will surely be interesting to see how this all goes. We'll keep our fingers crossed and calmly anticipate. What other insane predictions do we have from Simpson this year? Colonizing Mars. This prediction of the colonization of Mars is one of the most bizarre predictions for 2024. It sounds more than just a coincidence to me. I don't know about you, but with every new prediction I hear and know about, I'm getting to a point where I strongly feel there's more than meets the eye with The Simpsons show and the writers. Let's look at this prediction from episode 6 of the 27th season of the series. The plot revolves around Lisa. Known for her intelligence and curiosity, Lisa discovers a government initiative seeking volunteers for a Mars colonization project. The prospect of becoming the first residents of another world is presented to the public. Intrigued and excited, Lisa and her family decided to volunteer. As the episode progresses, the family embarks on wild and wacky adventures, preparing for their interplanetary journey. The phrase, "Ladies and gentlemen, mankind's first residents of Mars," echoes in the background, adding to the surrealism of the situation. However, in a twist of fate, their vehicle refuses to start, leaving them grounded on Earth. But the episode doesn't end there. It concludes with a peek into the future, specifically the year 2051, where we see Marge and Lisa, now residents of Mars. This plot might sound like pure fiction, but you'll find it familiar if you've been keeping up with recent developments. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, has made his plans to colonize Mars known to everyone who cares to listen. His ambitious project has been a topic of discussion for years, making headlines worldwide. The uncanny resemblance between the scheduled date for Musk's Mars launch and the events of this Simpsons episode raises eyebrows. Could the writers and producers have insider information, or is it just a coincidence? For now, we can only speculate. However, this coincidence is bound to pique viewers' curiosity and raise questions. It's a testament to The Simpsons show's accuracy in predicting events and its ability to mirror and sometimes even predict real-life events. Whether it's a case of life imitating art or vice versa, one thing is sure. This episode is one to pay attention to, making us all wonder about the possibilities of life on Mars, the black hole. As we move through different episodes of this show, to pick out some incredible predictions that might apply to 2024 and beyond, let's look at something hinted at in the second episode of Season 24, which aired on March 24, 2013. The episode is titled Treehouse of Horror 23 Inches and is a thrilling ride from start to finish. The episode centers around a well-known dysfunctional family and their attempts to evade the impending doom of a mysterious black hole. This black hole threatens to engulf Springfield, plunging it into an abyss of darkness and oblivion. The plot thickens when Lisa...
Live in Maine and thinking about buying solar panels? Don't. It could quite literally be the worst financial decision.
In a twist of events, accidentally conjures up a cosmic demon. Despite the terror it instills, Lisa brings it home to shield everyone from its presence. It's far more dire than finding a stray dog or two on your doorstep. This is a black hole we're talking about. As any fan of The Simpsons would know, chaos is a given when this family is involved. The residents of Springfield, in their ignorance, continue to throw things into the black hole. Not knowing this will only increase the size and danger of the black hole. In the end, the black hole proves to be unstoppable. It consumes Springfield, leaving only Maggie behind in the desolate town. While this is undoubtedly a work of fiction, it does raise concerns about the potential for catastrophic natural events in our world. These events are so devastating they're unlike anything we've ever experienced. Rest easy. Scientists say the closest black hole to our planet is approximately 1560 light-years away. So the likelihood of such an event occurring is virtually non-existent. However, The Simpsons has a track record of making eerily accurate predictions. That begs the question, should we be worried? Can 2024 be the end of the world as we know it? This will not be the case, but could an occurrence like that loom in the near or distant future? Only time can tell. Ivanka Trump, as President of the United States. In an episode of The Simpsons that aired in October 2016, the writers subtly hinted at the possibility of Ivanka Trump, the daughter of former U.S. President Donald Trump, running for the presidency. In this episode, Homer Simpson is sporting a badge that reads, Ivanka 2028. This seemingly innocuous detail has led some to wonder if this could be another instance of the series accurately predicting future events. The Simpsons has a history of making such predictions, some of which have been entirely accurate. Ivanka Trump is no stranger to the political landscape of the United States. Over the years, she has established herself as a significant figure in this arena, thanks to her involvement in her father's administration. However, the idea of her running for the presidency is something that many might find hard to fathom. Is it a feasible possibility? Interestingly, this wasn't the first time Ivanka's character appeared on the show. In a 2017 episode, she was depicted replacing Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court. In this portrayal, she was seen modeling a robe and earrings from her collection. This depiction of Ivanka in a position of such high authority further fuels speculation about her potential political ambitions. The thought of Ivanka Trump running for the presidency might come as a shock to many. After all, it's not every day that you see a former first daughter aiming for the highest office in the land. However, it's important to remember that this is all speculative and based on a fictional TV show. The Simpsons is known for its satirical take on American society and politics. The writers often incorporate real-life figures and events into their episodes, providing unique commentary. The inclusion of Ivanka Trump and the hint at her potential presidency could be a part of this satire. While the idea of Ivanka Trump running for the presidency might seem far-fetched to some, It's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Politics is unpredictable and strange things happen. However, until there's any official confirmation, all we can do is wait and watch. But while waiting, the next prediction may become a reality. What is this prediction? Mind control through music. The notion of mind control through music might seem like a far-fetched idea. Still, in the 12th season of The Simpsons, the 14th episode precisely, the show's creators delve into this concept. That made many viewers question the underlying messages in the series. The plot of this episode revolves around Bart, Nelson, Milhouse, and Ralph, handpicked by a music producer to form a boy band named Party Posse. While the band's name and rise to fame might seem like typical elements of a boy band story, there's a sinister twist. In their hit song Dropped a Bomb, there's a peculiar line in the chorus, Ivan et Neoje. When read backward, it spells out, "Join the Navy." As the song gained popularity and reached the ears of Springfield's residents, it began to affect them subconsciously, leading to speculation that the song contained a subliminal message. Lisa Simpson, always the skeptic, confronts the music director and discovers he is a Navy lieutenant. He reveals that they often use music as a recruitment tool for the military, particularly during the Second World War. This revelation aligns with historical facts, as the United States used entertainment as propaganda during the war. The Office of Strategic Services, now known as the CIA, even stated that cinema was one of the most potent propaganda weapons. This episode sparked a wave of discussions about the nature of music in today's world. With catchy, repetitive lyrics and hypnotic tunes, could our favorite songs subtly influence our thoughts and actions? Have we been unknowingly manipulated by the government through music for years? And could this trend intensify in 2024 and beyond? These questions provide conspiracy theorists with enough content to present their theories about the intersection of entertainment and government. While these theories might seem outlandish to some, they make us question the power.
Your dedication is impressive. Remember, a commander is only as powerful as their ships. Ships serve as your primary means to explore the galaxy, engage in combat, and much more.
Of music and its potential to influence our minds subtly. So the next time you find yourself humming along to a catchy tune, you should listen a little closer to the lyrics. What are your thoughts on this? In the comment section, I'd like to know your thoughts on music and its ability to control our minds. With that, let's move to our next prediction. Hover flying cars. The concept of hover cars, which we often come across in science fiction and futuristic movies, was humorously brought to life in an episode of the long-running series The Simpsons. In the 15th episode of the 16th season, titled Future Drama, we get a glimpse into the potential future of the Simpson family, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. In this envisioned future, Homer and Bart Simpson navigate their daily lives in hover cars. These vehicles embody a technological advancement that has been the subject of research and development for many years. In 2024, one can't help but wonder, could this be the year hovercars transition from fiction to reality? Before you dismiss this as mere wishful thinking, consider the developments in the field. Samson Sky, a company based in Oregon, said it will commence deliveries of its Switchblade flying car in 2024. This vehicle has been under development for 14 years and is ready for global showcase and customer delivery. While exciting, the concept of hovercars also brings many questions and challenges. As we look forward to 2024, we can only speculate about the potential changes such technological advancements could bring. Will our commutes be transformed? Will our skylines become populated with flying cars? Only time will tell. In the meantime, episodes like Future Drama from The Simpsons serve as a fun and thought-provoking exploration of what the future might hold. Rouge AI. We talked about AI possibly taking our jobs as predicted by The Simpsons earlier. If that blew your mind, what do you think about AI going rogue on us? I don't even want to think of the possibility. The rapid advancements in the field of artificial intelligence have been nothing short of remarkable. However, As we continue to push the boundaries of this technology, we must also consider the ethical and existential questions it raises. Are we inadvertently setting ourselves up for extinction? In the not-too-distant future, could we find ourselves at the mercy of our creations? Before you dismiss these concerns as the product of overactive imaginations or conspiracy theories, consider the revelations of a former Google chief engineer. Blake Lemoine, who held a high-ranking position at the tech giant, lost his job after making a startling claim. Google's latest AI had achieved sentience. We might have easily brushed off such a statement as a fabrication in years past, but coming from someone of Lemoine's stature made many people pause and consider the possibility. Interestingly, The Simpsons had already touched on this theme in a 1994 episode titled Itchy and Scratchy Land. In this episode, the Simpson family visits a theme park eerily similar to Disneyland, staffed entirely by robots. As the story unfolds, the robots malfunction and attack the park's visitors. While the scenario depicted in the episode may seem far-fetched, especially in the context of 2024, it does raise valid concerns about the extent to which we are willing to integrate AI into our lives. If our creations evolve to a point where they perceive humanity as a nuisance, what recourse would we have? As we continue to explore the potential of AI, we must also ensure that we are considering the ethical implications of our actions. We must balance innovation and caution, ensuring that our pursuit of technological advancement does not compromise our safety or autonomy. While the prospect of rogue AI may seem like the stuff of science fiction, it is a potential reality that we must prepare for. The future of AI is undoubtedly exciting, but it is also fraught with challenges that we must be ready to face. Economic collapse. The possibility of an economic collapse is one thing that's always on people's minds at different times. Some people even believe that the United States could be on the way to another economic downturn on the scale of the Great Depression. Some economic analysts, studying the trajectory of the country's economy, predict that the United States could face significant challenges in the coming year. That is not a problem unique to the United States. The entire world is grappling with economic difficulties at present. The COVID-19 pandemic, the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, and various other global disputes have put a lot of strain on economies worldwide. It's a miracle that our global civilization has managed to withstand these pressures without collapsing entirely. Like many other events, The Simpsons foreseen this scenario. In a 2000 episode titled Bart to the Future, the show made a prediction that has since become a focal point. The accuracy of the prediction is unsettling. In the episode, an economic collapse occurs during the presidency of Donald Trump. The dialogue goes, "As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Mr. Houghton? We're broke." While it's true that Trump is not the current president, it's worth noting that the former president did contest the presidency in 2020. The dots, as they say, connect themselves. However, all we've mentioned so far is nothing compared to the next prediction Simpson made. It is the most shocking of all. And what is it this time? World War III. Away from economic collapse to something slightly along the same line, The Simpsons, on November 22, 1987, released a special episode of the show. This particular episode aired on The Tracy Ullman Show. While humorous, it might have contained a hidden message about World War III. By now, we know that the writers of The Simpsons love to make accurate predictions and tuck them away in seemingly missable side notes that initially go unnoticed. This particular episode revolved around the character Homer Simpson, who repeatedly pranked his family with scares of World War III. He would wake them up in the middle of the night, urging them to rush into their makeshift fallout shelter as if the world was on the brink of nuclear war. I won't discuss the question of whether a makeshift shelter in an ordinary American home could protect a family from nuclear fallout. However, the episode was a satirical commentary on the potential for serious conflict between world powers. Today, we might be closer to the possibility of a third world war than we were when the episode first aired. In 2020, before the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, there were already fears of a potential world war. Suppose one were to study world politics carefully, considering the numerous conflicts erupting around the globe. In that case, it becomes clear that our world is far from peaceful. While we are not currently at war, the absence of conflict does not necessarily equate to peace. Could 2024 be when tensions reach a boiling point, leading nations to bring out their weapons and go to war again? We certainly hope not, and continue to advocate for peace in every country where conflict is ongoing. Although this Simpsons episode might have been a satire, it serves as a reminder of the potential for global conflict. As we go through these uncertain times, we must remember the importance of diplomacy, cooperation, and peacekeeping efforts in preventing the outbreak of a third world war. The episode, while humorous, portrays the implications of global conflict and the importance of striving for peace. How about Barbie movie release and the arrest of Donald Trump prediction? Not all of the Simpsons predictions are related to global events. Some are much more specific. One such prediction, although not directly related to 2024, is worth mentioning due to its astonishing accuracy. In an episode from Season 5 of The Simpsons titled Lisa vs. Malibu Stacy, the writers of this series depicted a peculiar incident. The episode featured a news anchor reporting on the release of a new Barbie doll, a seemingly trivial event. However, in the show's closing moments, the anchor casually mentioned that the US president had been arrested. This fictional scenario mirrors a real-life event that occurred years later. On April 4th, 2023, former President Donald Trump was arrested. Interestingly, this significant event coincided with the release of a new Barbie movie. Despite the gravity of the former president's arrest, many news outlets chose to focus their coverage on the Barbie movie release, leaving the arrest underreported. This correlation between a real-life event and a scene from a fictional animated series raises intriguing questions. How could a simple comic series predict an event with such precision? While getting a definitive answer is challenging, this occurrence highlights a common media strategy. Media outlets often focus on less significant events when major incidents are unfolding. This tactic diverts public attention, leading to a misappropriated representation of reality.
I just used a chord progression plugin that should probably be illegal. So some music producers will say that it's cheating.
We can drag one of these chord progressions in. Boom, just.
Have you ever noticed how some new channels sometimes air extensive reports on seemingly irrelevant topics while significant events are happening worldwide? That is a common phenomenon, and it's almost impossible to escape. It's a testament to the power of media and its influence on public perception, the zombie outbreak. Although some of The Simpsons' predictions are often representative of real-world occurrences, some are more fantasy. One of these fantasy predictions, yet to become reality, is one where they hinted at a possible zombie apocalypse. In this chilling episode of The Simpsons, the fictional city of Springfield falls victim to a zombie apocalypse. The once peaceful town, home to the Simpson family and many other characters, is overrun by the living dead. This episode presents a stark departure from the show's usual comedic tone, delving into horror and suspense. The zombie apocalypse concept is a popular trope in modern media, often used to explore themes of survival, humanity, and societal collapse. However, the likelihood of such an event occurring is slim. Despite this, the episode's depiction of a zombie-infested Springfield serves as a reminder of how unpredictable and fragile the world can be. While the idea of a zombie apocalypse may seem far-fetched, it's important to remember that The Simpsons is a series full of satire and comedy. The show often uses exaggerated scenarios and outlandish events to comment on real-world issues and societal trends. In this case, the zombie apocalypse could be seen as a metaphor for societal unrest or a commentary on the fear and uncertainty that often permeates our modern world. We can also interpret the episode as a critique of our collective fascination with the sensational. The zombie apocalypse, while terrifying, is also compelling. drawing in viewers with its promise of high-stakes drama and suspense that mirrors society's obsession with sensational news stories and shocking events, highlighting our tendency to be drawn to the extraordinary and the extreme. Over the years, The Simpsons TV series has gained notoriety for its seemingly prophetic storylines. Time and again, the show has presented scenarios that, while initially appearing as nothing more than comedy, have later materialized in the real world, leaving audiences amused and amazed. From accurate predictions of celebrity deaths, such as that of basketball legend Kobe Bryant, to precise forecasts of Super Bowl outcomes, The Simpsons has demonstrated a knack for anticipating future events. That is why many people, including myself, often wonder if the show's creators possess some form of prescience or if these predictions are merely a series of extraordinary coincidences. One of the most talked about predictions made by the show was the depiction of Donald Trump running for the presidency in 2024. When this prediction came to pass, it left viewers awestruck and started a row of speculation. While some argue that these predictions simply reflect the elite's plans and agendas, others believe there's more to the story. The idea that the show's creators are privy to insider information or are part of a larger conspiracy has been floated around. However, these theories are often dismissed as wild speculation or the product of overactive imaginations. But if we consider the number of accurate predictions made by the show, it's hard to discount these theories completely. To date, approximately 30 scenes from The Simpsons have mirrored real-life events. Counting these instances as mere coincidences seems dismissive, considering the accuracy of the predictions. That has led some to believe that The Simpsons is more than just a comedic cartoon series. It's a window into the secret world of the elites, providing subtle hints about future events. However, we must approach these theories with a healthy dose of skepticism. After all, The Simpsons is, at its core, a satirical show that often uses hyperbole and exaggeration for comic effect. As we progress, only time will tell if The Simpsons will continue accurately predicting future events. The year 2024 is
But everybody knows who this guy is. Come on, man.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe cheated. I don't wanna argue, ain't come to start a whole bunch of beef with some vegans. Quit acting retarded, him and Kamala, a whole bunch of lying and scheming. Enough with the drama, him and Obama went after Trump to impeach him. And who you think funding Antifa? Hey, you know you wrong for that, right? Ain't nobody vote for this guy. Got even the news confused, cause nothing they told you was right. I got hairy legs and I like kids on my lap. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Why can't you face the reality? Joe has a slave-like mentality. How many million Americans want Trump? We Trump tight. You can take your poll booths back, they drunk. Oh yeah, but you tried it. Listen, we did not vote for no socialism or no mandatory vaccines. The people did not vote to shut the country back and to surrender all of our dreams. And who the fuck voted for censorship? I couldn't say all that and not mention this. Explaining what the First Amendment is, but that's not important cause you're sensitive. I can't do it. They ain't have enough votes to win and they knew it. And since they can't beat them, I guess they gon' cheat them. I trust that elections officially ruined. And who is the media really controlled by? Say congrats to the wrong guy. On the TV and online, it be all lies. So the whole United States is hogtied. How could you fail? How many dead people voted by mail? How many black people you keep in jail? How many ballots end up in the dumpster? Coming from houses that's repping the Trumpsters. Whoa! All he wanted was a fair fight, a little one-on-one, and keep it clean. That's a rare sight, man. You don't think he cheated? Yeah, right. It's evident. Try to say without hesitance that man got 9 million more votes than the first black president. You ain't gotta question it. They rigged the election. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it. I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it. We know it. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it. I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it. We know it. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it. I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it, we know it. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it, I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it, we know it. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it, I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it, we know it. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it, I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it, we know it. I know you cheated, yeah. I know you cheated, yeah. I know it, I know it. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. Joe Biden cheated, yeah. We know it, we know it.
Come on, man.
Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I could do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. In violent times, you shouldn't have to sell your soul. In black and white, they really, really ought to know. Those one-track minds that took you for a working boy, kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. You shouldn't have to shout for joy. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. They gave you life, and in return you gave them hell. As cold as ice. I hope we live to tell the tale. I hope we live to tell the tale. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. And when you've taken down your guard, if I could change your mind, I'd really love to break your heart. I'd really love to break your heart. Let it all out. These are the things I can talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, so come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout,
How you guys doing? Enjoy the show? Thanks, Grace, for the support. Thank you. Woo! Go, Peanut! Peanut! Peanut!
Shout out to Bass Records. Hey, yo, Hunter. Roll up another one of them congressional blunts, brother. He was gonna get his laptop fixed, but Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna show all them dick pics, but Hunter got high. He should've let Hillary bleach his whole hard drive. Yeah, hey, Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna mess with the hoes, but Hunter got high. He was gonna take them all out on the boat, but Hunter got high. He's the smartest man Joe ever knew in his life. Yeah, head to Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. La, da, 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 da. He was gonna go visit his dad, but Hunter got high. He thought he had a secret stash, but Hunter got high. The White House got shut down. We all know why. Yeah, hey, Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He never could pack worth a fuck. Hunter got high. Now he gets $500,000 and up. Damn, that's high. That's high to him. That's higher than me. Biden never used to start with BUI. Yeah, head to Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Ukraine wasn't part of the plan till Hunter got high. China wasn't that big of a fan till Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna split it all with the old big guy. Yeah, head to Hunter got high. To Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna go to court, but Hunter got high. He never been indicted before, but Hunter got high. His attorney's out smoking a bowl, and we all know why. Yeah, hey, cause Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He was making 80 G's a month, but Hunter got high. On a job, brother, ain't never done. Hunter got high. He got more LLCs than John Gotti's ex-wife. Yeah. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. His cousin was never a pimp till Hunter got high. He had the best friends that money could rent, but Hunter got high. Just imagine if he wasn't rich and so damn white. Yeah, the cops will raid his house, eat his lemon pound cake, disconnect his cameras and steal his money. Shout out to Bass Records. Hey, yo, Hunter. Roll up another one of them congressional blunts, brother. He was gonna get his laptop fixed, but Hunter got high.
You can't tell positive from negative, crazy from genius. You can't tell the difference. You're fucking mediocre. What do you know? You know nothing at all. You're stuck in a pit. You can't tell positive from negative, crazy from genius. You can't tell the difference. You're fucking mediocre. What do you know? You know nothing at all. You're stuck in a pit. You can't tell positive from negative, crazy from genius. You can't tell the difference. You're fucking mediocre. What do you know? You know nothing at all. You're stuck in a pit. You can't tell positive from negative, crazy from genius. You can't tell the difference. You're fucking mediocre. What do you know? You know nothing at all. You're stuck in a pit.
Face down on a broken street. There's a man in the corner in a pool of misery. I'm in a white van as the Red Sea covers the ground. Metal crash, I can tell what it is, but I take a look and now I'm sorry I did. 5:30 on a Friday night, 33 good people cut down. I don't believe anymore. I don't believe anymore. Face down on a pillow of shame. There's some girls with a needle trying to spell my name. My body's not a canvas, my body's now a toilet wall. I don't believe anymore. I don't believe anymore. Raised by wolves, stronger than fear. Raised by wolves, we were raised by wolves. Raised by wolves, stronger than fear. If I open my eyes, you disappear. Boy sees his father crushed under the weight of the cross in a passion where the passion is hate. Blooming thought, I'm gonna detonate and you're dead. Blood in the house, blood on the street. Worst things in the world are justified by belief. Registration 1385WZ. I don't believe anymore. I don't believe anymore. Raised by wolves, stronger than fear. Raised by wolves, we were raised by wolves. Raised by wolves, stronger than fear.
If you have a piece of crack cocaine, no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, $1/4 of $1, we passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says if you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have a choice. Under our forfeiture statutes, the government can take everything you own, everything from your car to your house, your bank account, not merely what they confiscate in terms of the dollars from the transaction that you just got caught engaging in. They can take everything. I don't care why they become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society. They are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street. They must be taken off the street. They must be taken off the street. They must be taken off the street.
Say, give me a buck in the Gucci store. Push your limit and you ain't good enough. All your niggas say that you lost without me. All my bitches feel like I died without me. Fucking with you feel like jail, nigga. I can't even exhale, nigga. Pussy in the
See it. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know.
I count money, I count money, I count money. I swear in a Humvee, that's what I call that deal. I count money, I count money, I count money. I swear in a Humvee.
Or I could be yellow, I could be blue, or I could be purple, I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow, I could be blue, or I could be purple.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes.
So, how are y'all doing?